Today we're going to be looking at and talking about some videos made by some very unpleasant people.
If someone tells you this, you can say, actually, it's good for their brain. They can be bilingual. It won't confuse them. They can be bilingual. It won't delay their speech. They can be bilingual. I'm gonna let my kid be bilingual. If your kid has a speech delay, they can be bilingual. If your kid is
Yeah, I'm going to stop that right there so you guys don't need to listen to the rest of it. But it's not even that the message they're pushing is cancer, it's that I hate them. You can tell their attitude is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna move to America to get out of my shithole country, but I can't wait to teach my kids the culture of the shithole country we came from. Oh my gosh, it's so important to me that my kids learn about the shithole country we came from and how awesome it is. Oh, they need to retain their culture. Oh my gosh, they just need to retain their culture. On to the next unsavory human.
Not a lot gets to me, but this paper made me cry a little bit. For people who are alive today, we are rapidly progressing into conditions that we have not seen on Earth for 10 to 40 million years. And that is putting it mildly because the changes that are occurring today have never been seen on Earth.
Something changing doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. For instance, you could change the way you look in pretty much any way and you'd become more attractive, you fucking ugly, busted beat bitch.
We're going to live on a planet with no ice at the poles and no rainforests. In case you're not familiar, there is a massive rainforest on this planet called the Amazon rainforest. It is the largest and it modulates global climate. However, the changes that have occurred on Earth in the last 100 years have created conditions that it cannot survive. We are already seeing mass tree die-offs. The climate has been heating faster than the plants can actually tolerate, and if it gets too hot, they can no longer bring water up from the soil. We are, of course, seeing these conditions on a global scale. It's why deserts are the only ecosystem that is expanding.
Who cares if the. I actually think it's a good thing that the very most cold regions of the world are getting warmer and more inhabitable, and the warm regions are getting bad, because personally, I kind of like the people that live in the cold regions of the world, and I kind of hate the people who live in the hot regions. I don't think there's very many people that live in the middle of the freaking desert who I'm super fond of. Oh, you're so great. Little desert guy. You're just a real cool dude. I'm so sad that your environment's getting so hot. Oh my heavens. Oh, I'm so sad. Listen, I like people from Norway. I hope they get to one day see the sun in the sky and feel warmth hitting them. I hope one day they get to realize what a joy it is.
But that rainforest and all forests are needed for more than just modulating our weather. Yes, they are part of the water cycle. They are our world's largest carbon sinks. Now, the ocean people like to argue about that with me, but I'm a soil scientist. Beside the point. Some people are also going to argue that carbon has nothing to do with global warming, but we have millions of years of evidence for it. Global temperature is rising so fast it is projected to reach Miocene levels by 2100. We are talking a time on Earth when it was very hot. This was actually supposed to end up reaching a cooling period eventually, but what we are doing in 100 years is the same thing that we saw over thousands upon thousands of years. We already are at Miocene carbon in our air, so temperature is following. And 2100 is only in the case that things progress at the rate they are progressing now and they don't increase. There's just people's general jackassery. The whole world is already full of plastic. Even little critters that have been found at the bottom of the Mariana Trench 2 miles down have plastic in them.
Dude, who gives a crud about the creatures way down there at the bottom of the Marianas Trench? Who gives a crud? Listen, like, if I gave a crud about them creatures way down there at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, I'd be living right down there with them. Okay, if I gave a crud about the creatures way down there at the Marianas Trench, okay, I'd be living right down. I'm a surface guy. I live up here on the surface, okay? I doubt these dang creatures even freaking give a crud that they're filled with plastics. I doubt they even notice it. To be honest with you, I doubt they even gave a crud.
But hey, it's been reported that coral reefs cannot be saved. Yes, that place with the most biodiversity in our oceans. All the efforts that people have been putting into it to regrow them, to give them safe habitats, they cannot survive the acidification of the ocean that is happening right now. Oh, and by the way, ocean acidification is caused by rising levels of CO2 in the air. This is the same reason why you should not drink a lot of soda, carbonated soda, because carbonic acid is present and it will melt your enamel off. Turns out it's also wrecking our oceans.
Her face is unfortunate, but at least she has a cute little speech impediment to go along with it.
Hey, sharks have been around for longer than the North Star. They're older than Saturn's rings. Sharks existed on our planet before trees. They're roughly 450 million years ago, and they may not survive humanity.
Well, sharks are very mean creatures, so I don't really give a crud about them. I'm sure you already know that. But look at what they do to other fish. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can look up videos of this stuff. It's all documented and it's on the internet. If anything, we should kill all the freaking sharks. That about wraps up this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about sharks. Let me know in the comments what kind of future videos you might want to see. And also let me know if you would, if you know what I mean. I would.